안녕하세요. 저는 일본유학연구소 김성희 선생님 제자고 선생님 인터뷰할 때 나왔었던 목소리의 그 주인공입니다. 오늘은 그 미국에서 온 교환유학생 친구랑 인터뷰를 해보려고 합니다. 오늘 영상은 그냥 가볍게 얘네들이 일본에서 와서 좋았던 게 뭔지 그리고 불편했던 게 뭔지 이런 거를 물어보는 그런 인터뷰가 될 것 같습니다. 가볍게 한번 봐주시기 바랍니다.
자기 소개.
Where from?
I'm from America.
Why are you studying in Japan?
I want to learn Japanese.
Yeah, I want to ask you about the life in Japan. Is it fun to live in Japan?
It's fun. You can walk everywhere. The trains are good. The buses are questionable, but they're not bad. And food's good. Living, yeah, it's cool.
Is it cheap here?
For me,
Yeah.
it's very affordable.
Oh yeah, thank you. And what is the good and bad side in living in Japan?
Good side is that I would say everyday life is very convenient, but if you have to do paperwork, then that's a pain.
Oh,
Everything is paper.
have you ever been helped by some Japanese culture?
I don't know why, but in Japan, they like you to return all of your IDs. That doesn't make sense. Like,
ID.
I'm not gonna be able to use it anyway.
You mean the
So
total
why do
ID?
they? Yeah.
Did you have some community that is helpful for you when you are living in Japan?
I'd always go to the language tables where I can practice Japanese, help other people with English, and there I can just meet a bunch of people
This is here, right?
at the international lounge.
International, the C
Yeah.
international. What is the biggest difference between living in America and living in Japan?
Biggest difference is right now in Japan I live really close to school. I can just walk to school every day. I can also hang out with people really easily. And I spend a lot of time here around campus hanging out with people. And back at my school in America, I also live really close to school. But I also spend a lot of time on campus hanging out with people. And I also hang out at people's apartments near school. But if we want to go anywhere far, that would be hard. You would need a car.
But we don't need cars in Japan, right?
No, not really.
Will you study in Japan or will you work in Japan or go back to your country?
Right now, I am a fourth year and I'm about to graduate. When it comes to work, I want to work for an American company. I don't know about living in Japan, but I will consider living in Japan if I am able to work for an American company in Japan. When it comes to school, after I graduate, I don't plan to go to graduate school.
Do you have any school system that you liked and you didn't like?
At Yoshisha?
Yeah.
Easily. I don't know about regular students, but as an exchange student, we get one chance to sign up for classes, and we have one chance to drop classes, which is very inconvenient. Back in America, at my school, we can drop within a 1 month period. We can add whatever classes we like and drop whatever classes we would like. So I find it, Yoshisha, this system of adding and removing classes is I find it inconvenient because you aren't able to figure out what classes you want to be in. If you choose a class and you don't like it, you're stuck with it. So you don't have time to actually decide if this is a class that you want to take.
What was the best one?
Best system?
Yeah.
You know, none come to mind, but I would say Yoshisha is a much more international school than my school. Like, from my observations, I think there's like I get the feeling that like 20% of the students here are like international students. There are just so many here. And it puts a far larger emphasis on, say, like, there's so many international students here. They even teach classes in English here. They have like, everything here can be done in English. I find it very accommodating at the school.
How's making friends in Japan?
It was very hard at first. My program, they make us take so many classes that we have to attend. So at the beginning, I did not have time to go to any club events to meet people. Once I figured out that I could just go to the language events, language exchange. When I figured out like people will come to me because since they want to learn English, that made it a lot easier. Also, since I'm taking Japanese courses, we have volunteers that come to our classes. So I've also made friends with those students.
How the Japanese people do to how they treat you?
The people that want to interact with exchange students, of course, are friendly. The others that want to keep them themselves, they keep them themselves. So yeah, if they want to talk to you, then they'll come talk to you. If they don't, then you'll know.
Is there any racism or nationalism around here, or you mean
I have not had any problems with that.
they don't especially like you because you're foreigner? Some of the people who want to talk with exchange students are very open to.
Oh, yeah, people that want to talk to you, they're very minded, and yeah, they'll come talk to you. If they don't, then they'll probably not reach out to you.
Yeah.
When it comes to the students, I have not experienced any sort of unusual treatment because of my like nationality or whatever.
Yeah. They don't care about you.
Yeah, they don't mind. You're like, you want to hang out? Okay, let's go.
How about the difference between Americans and Japanese? Their personalities.
Personality. I think Japanese, they really use their body language. In America, they express themselves with the way they speak, like the words that they use. In Japan, it's more about like body language and gestures.
Is there any big difference between them, or is just depend on people?
I guess it sort of depends on